I remember growing up and really wanting a bike. I really wanted this bike. And I was telling my pops, like, yo, we gotta give me this bike, man. I really want this bike. And my dad took that upon himself to not only go get me a bike, but to teach me how to ride that bike Christmas morning. And I'll never forget how that was something that I carried with me throughout the rest of my life because of the true power of teaching someone a new lesson, teaching them something that they'll carry for the rest of their life.
What I like the most about Christmas, I like spending time with my family. I don't get to see them that often. And it's the one time where we all get together and we reminisce of things when we used to do. I have two older brothers, so we always talk about how they would have me sneak into the garage where my mom and my grandmother would keep the presents. And when they thought that we were sleeping on Christmas Eve, they would have me sneak in the garage to check to see if Santa was in there, because we still thought, it's Santa, it's not our parents.
I grew up in Toronto, Canada. Some of the things that I miss most growing up at Christmas time was on Christmas Eve, after my mom put the turkey in the oven, we would go ice skating, outdoor ice skating at our local rink. So it was a park. In the middle of the park was a gazebo, and around it was a path that was made into an ice rink.
One of the things that I miss the most about spending Christmas with my family is actually drinking ponche crema, which is a drink otherwise known in the United States as eggnog. I miss it the most because my grandmother, who I have not seen in years, was the one that used to prepare that drink, and she's no longer with us. So that's something that over the years I've missed, and I definitely wish that I could enjoy that again.
Merry Christmas, everyone. My favorite childhood Christmas memories were getting dressed up in our matching Christmas pajamas, watching our favorite Christmas movies. Mine was Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And when we got restless, we would drive around town and watch the Christmas lights.
Merry Christmas. So one tradition with me and my household, with my family, is that we open up one gift at a time and we have to go around in a rotation. Now, I'm the oldest of 4, and you have my mom and my dad. So that's about 6 of us. So you can imagine, it's like you get to open up your gift, and then after that, you gotta wait another 5 more people before you can order up or open up your next gift. Now, if you were smart about it, which I was, back during Christmas Eve, we got to open up one present after 9 o'clock. Now, the downside to that is when my mom caught on that I was opening up all the big presents first, she then decided to start hiding the big presents until the following day on actually Christmas.
My favorite memory of Christmas morning was being able to wake up to a whole bunch of presents under the tree and not knowing how it got there. For me personally, it kind of got ruined when I was looking around and the laundromat. I was like, there's a large amount of clothes here, but then I looked under the clothes, there was just a whole bunch of presents. So lost faith in Christmas, but every morning was the best time for just waking up and figuring out that I had a lot of presents to open up in the morning.
Merry Christmas, guys. I want to share with you guys my most favorite and funniest Christmas memory. So usually my family, we're usually separated during Christmas time. My brother's like in England, my other brother's like in Arizona, and I'm here in Miami. So one Christmas we decided to go back home to Anguilla to spend Christmas with my mom and dad. And I was usually asking for a couple expensive gifts that year, and one of them was an Apple Watch. Now, throughout the year, my brothers kind of made a lot of hints to me, making me think that they were gonna get me the Apple Watch, So I was very excited. We sit in a circle because now we're exchanging gifts, and I give everybody their Christmas gifts, and it's time for me to open mine. So I open the bag, and it's an apple, a literal apple. My brother decided to bring an apple all the way from the United States to the Caribbean, and he bought Apple Watch bands. And he taped them around the apple and drew Apple Watch and gave it to me for Christmas. That was the only gift I got that year. But I'm grateful. Grateful because I got to spend it with my family. And little did I know, 3 years later, I actually got it.